Yo, what's up? Welcome to Kind of Funny Games Daily for Tuesday, November 21st, 2023. I'm one of your hosts, Blessing. Adioye Jr. Joining me is the master of hype, Snowbike Mike.
Blessing, come on. A morning spent with you on Games Daily. What a dream come true.
What a dream come true. Now,
I'm
Mike,
feeling good.
do you ever wake up with back pain?
All the time, Bless. All the time. You know, and I actually can pinpoint where my back pain started.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it was old age. You wouldn't think it was sports. No, it was my little brother. First time I ever visited back home after college, came home, my little brother gave me a bear hug like no one else. Squeezed me so tight, popped something in my back, never been the same.
Oh, no.
Yeah, still feel the pain every single day.
Oh, no. Maybe that's what happened. Because like,
Yeah, he got me.
Every now and then I go to LA and I hang out with the homie Iffy. People know Iffy from various
Woo!
places. And whenever I see Iffy's a huge dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, big man.
He'll give me a bear hug. And like, it's one of those hugs where I can't breathe. like I'm just like, he'll pick me off the ground. And I'm like, like I can't. I'm like, usually I'm hugging somebody. I'm like, oh, what's up, man? I see you. It's like I'm trying to say words. None of the words are coming out of my mouth. But then he'll put me down and I'm like, never do that again.
Yeah.
Never do that again. But like this morning I woke up and let me tell you, like I don't know what it is. It might have been the fact that I did 20 sit-ups yesterday.
Hell yeah.
I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, what's that? And like, it's one of those ones where if I take a deep breath, I can feel it.
Oh.
That's where I feel it, is if I take a deep breath. And so I don't know what it is. I'm hoping it just goes away.
Okay, well,
But yeah, this is me at the tender age of 29.
Please hug your friends responsibly and also stretch a little bit. You know what I mean? Have you been stretching? Because I know
didn't stretch
you're on the
yesterday.
workout train now. I know you've been back in the flow.
Yeah.
But have you been stretching?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
Yesterday was supposed to go to the gym. Friend
Okay.
Katie, who I usually go with, she
Yes.
was like, oh, I'm actually out of town today. And I was like, oh, damn. Okay, well, I'm on your gym membership. Like I'm using her free trial, which basically means that I get to go whenever she goes.
Okay.
But because she wasn't there, I was like, all right, either I can go to Planet Fitness, you know, which I've been off Planet Fitness, but I've still been paying for it because I'm too lazy to go in and cancel.
Love that.
Or I can stay home and do Ring Fit Adventure.
Oh.
And so I stayed home. I started doing Ring Fit Adventure, and I was like, actually, no, I don't feel this. Like, I'm not feeling in the mood for Ring Fit. Like, I'm not in the Ring Fit mode. And so instead, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do a bunch of push-ups and a bunch of sit-ups. Because like I've been slacking on the ab workouts. I've been focusing mainly on like, you know, by arms and upper body, right? And so I was like, you know what? I'll do the push-ups and then I'll also do like quite a few sit-ups. So I did that, and I was like, all right, cool. That feels like you know, well done. I did the damn thing. And this morning, I'm feeling it in my back. That's the thing, is like I didn't work out my back. I don't think, unless there is like a secret muscle that the sit-ups.
Well, I mean,
work
you're
out.
working out the core, right? So that's going to encompass all around you. Sure, it's not, you know, aiming at the back, but you're working out your core. You're working out your body. It's going to hit.
I feel that. I'm
glad that you're doing it, Bless. That's good. Stretch a little bit. I think that
You're doing it too. I saw you ran a half marathon the other day.
A little impromptu half marathon. You know what I mean? Just to spite Roger. And yeah, just to let Roger know that like I can do anything.
Did you stretch before that?
No, of course not. And I ran in flat shoes. He owes me a new pair of shoes as well.
Well, there you go. Get on there, Roger.
Yeah.
Before we get into today's stories, I want to give a quick shout out. The homie Steve Bowling, who people might know from Good Vibes Gaming, he hit me up the other week, and he wanted me to be a part of a video celebrating the 25-year anniversary of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, that video is up today because, of course, today is the 25-year anniversary of Zelda Ocarina of Time. He reached out to a bunch of people, including me, Kate and Krista, Per Schneider, Imran Khan is in the video, and it's what, like maybe 30 minutes or so. It's 23 minutes. It's a 24-minute video of us talking about our memories of Zelda Ocarina of Time and what it means to us. It's a really cool video, so go check that out over on Good Vibes Gaming, the YouTube channel, and show it some love.
Yo, show some loves. And yeah, 25 years. Bless, give me a little piece. What do you love looking back on after 25 years of this game?
I mean, what my section I think focused more just on like the innovation of it, right? Or like, and even like the conversation around it, because it was such a big, impactful game at the time. And me being somebody who I was born in '94, and so like I was a toddler basically when this game came out, right? Like I was probably like 3 years old or something. So I don't remember when it came out. Like I do, and like I didn't play it until much later.
Yeah, of course.
But growing up, it was always that game where people would talk about it, of like, you know, my classmates in second, third grade were always on like Banjo-Kazooie, Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like throughout life, it was always Zelda Ocarina of Time was that game of legend. That was the game that people would talk about as like, oh, this is the greatest game of all time. You know, like for me, it wasn't. And this is making me. This is putting me on the younger side, especially of our audience, right? But like, for me in my friend group, right, it wasn't about Super Metroid. It wasn't about like, I don't know, like whatever game you want to list from the NES that you can put up there. I guess it's all either Zelda or Mario, right? But like those weren't the legendary games for us, right? It was Ocarina of Time and Final Fantasy VII on PS1. Like those were the games that everybody was talking about. And so, yeah, I remember it in that, you know, Mythic context, but then yeah, by the time I finally got around to playing it, it was realizing, oh man, okay, I see what's so special about this. Even on the N64, they were able to make something that felt like an adventure, right?
Okay.
It's the same way that we talk about Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, where you feel like you're setting forth on this adventure and it feels like this game is bigger than life almost. Ocarina of Time did that on the N64. You know, there was nothing like it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, like go check out the video. Also, like, do you have any memories of Ocarina?
No, not at all, actually, Bless. I mean, I remember vividly seeing it. I remember friends playing it, but I've told you, when I had my N64, it was never any first-party games. It was a lot of third-party games, a lot of Rampage World Tour, Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. The list goes on and on, but surprisingly, no Nintendo games.
Do you ever,
which is wild,
think back and think, if I can go back in time and change something about my gaming history, like, is there anything you would change? Because for me, I think about two things. I think one, I would have made myself more of a PC gamer, because a lot of the games that I loved, especially during like the PS3 era, were like Deus Ex, like the Human Revolution and stuff like that, right? Or like I was very fascinated with games like Half-Life, even though I'd actually never played Half-Life, but I would like watch YouTube videos and be like, oh man, this is really cool. Or something like Portal. I feel like, in knowing me and knowing how much I like Dishonored and immersive sims and stuff, I feel like if I was a PC gamer in the early 2000s, that actually would have suited me, and I would have like really been into the Unreal tournaments and like games like that of that era. That's one. The other one for me is I would have given myself a GameCube, because I went from N64 and I jumped directly to PS2, and I became fully a PS2 kid. And I came back around to Nintendo around the Wii, and then like now with the Switch, I am fully back on Nintendo. But like I missed out on the GameCube era, and I think back to how many games I would have loved during that era. Because I remember when I had my PS2, I would look over at people playing Smash Melee, and I was such a Smash 64 kid. And I was like, man, they're playing like the souped up version of Smash 64, and I'm so fucking jealous. At least I have GTA San Andreas, and I have the games that I'm playing. But I would always look over the fence and be like, damn, I wish I was playing some GameCube games.
I wish I spent more time in WoW.
Okay. Did you play WoW growing up?
Oh, yeah.
So you just wanted more time in WoW?
Oh, way more time. I would have spent so much time in World of Warcraft. It's ridiculous.
Fair enough. Mike, enough about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about today's stories, which include Rockstar Social Club might be over, Eminem is coming to Fortnite, and more, because this is Kinda Funny Games Daily. Each and every weekday at 10 a.m. live right here on youtube.com/kindafunnygames and twitch.tv/kindafunnygames. We run you through the nerdy news you need to know about. If you're watching live, you can correct us when we get stuff wrong by going to kindafunny.com/you're wrong. If you don't want to watch live, you can watch later on youtube.com/kindafunnygames, or you can listen later on podcast services around the globe by searching for Kinda Funny Games Daily. Remember, you can use Epic Creator Code Kinda Funny on all Epic Store and Epic in-game purchases like Rocket League and Fortnite to help support the channel. To be a part of the show, head to kindafunny.com/KFGD to write in with your questions, squad ups, and more. And remember, patreon.com/kindafunny will get you the show ad-free, plus a bevy of bonus content. Housekeeping for you, a new episode of P.S. I Love You XOXO is up right now, and it's us breaking down our thoughts on The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. That is up over on youtube.com/kindafunnygames. And then there's a Kinda Funny Town Hall happening today after Kinda Funny Games Daily, where Tim and Joey give you all the updates and rollout plans for the outstanding studio launch stream Milestones. If you supported Kinda Funny about a year and a month ago, and you supported our Patreon goals, you supported us launching new shows or launching new seasons of existing shows like The Blessing Show, like Baird's video essays and more. If you've been wondering what's going on with the rest, like what's the update on the thermometer, we're going to break it all down. Tim and Joey will break it all down right here after KFGD.
I like that. You know, we had our final movie night last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
the final one?
Our final one to complete the year. So thank you to everybody out there who supported us at the beginning of the year last year. We did our final movie night. The Rock is now up over on the Twitch VOD. So if you want to watch the incredible 90s action movie, The Rock, with me, Nick, James, Elise, and of course, Joey, is now available.
What's the pitch on? What's the synopsis? What's that one about?
What's the pitch on The Rock, Wes? Let me tell you this, okay? Former Navy SEAL wants to get back at the government because the government didn't give back to him and the people who gave their lives for the country. So what does he do? Steals some bad chemicals, goes to Alcatraz, threatens to shoot the chemicals into San Francisco if they don't pay up to support the troops that gave their lives, right? Get this, we got to make a phone call to the one, the only Nick Cage, because he's a chemical expert and he knows how to get in there. But Nick Cage, he doesn't know how to get into Alcatraz. He can't do it alone. So who do we team him up with? old school Sean Connery, and he says, "Boy, I've been to the Rock before. Now these two got to get in to Alcatraz, and they got to stop these terrorists from shooting into San
That's
Francisco."
crazy. That actually,
Crazy
honestly,
shit, bro. It's crazy
honestly,
shit,
you
Blitz.
sold me on this movie. I did not know much about The Rock, and like, it's funny because as you were saying, like, oh, and he's gonna steal, and I thought you were gonna say he's gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
No.
So you looping me back around to Nick Cage actually has me excited.
And let me tell
And
you
Sean
what,
Connery.
Hans Zimmer's on the track, bless, and this
Damn.
man is in his Duffy.
When is he not in his Duffy?
I'll tell you what.
I've never seen Hans Zimmer not in his Duffy.
I tell you that I'm not a music guy, right? And every now and then you introduce me to some composer that I should get on. You know, Gareth Coker. Shout out to my guy out there. You know, and it's like, oh, Mike, once you hear this person, then I'll put you on to all the other stuff they do. Hans Zimmer is a man where it's like, oh, this guy gets on it.
Oh yeah.
You pay this man
Are you
the big
kidding me?
bucks, he gets on it.
Yeah, like what? I think I first became aware of Hans Zimmer. Did he compose like the Dark Knight movies?
Yeah, he does a lot of Nolan films.
Yeah, like it was that, and then Inception was the one where like me and my friends were like, "Yo, this guy's on another level. This guy's crazy." Shout out to Hans Zimmer.
Check it out. Check him out.
Speaking of TV and movies, we got an Invincible Screencast going up later today, and it's our review and breakdown of episodes 1 through 3 of that show. You can get that on youtube.com/kindafunny. That's a rare appearance for me on a screencast.
Hey.
I've been watching a lot of TV and movies this year.
Woo.
Specifically movies. I've been loving movies this year. It's a great movie year.
I watched a couple bad movies this weekend, so I feel you.
Dude, I'm looking forward to there's a new Miyazaki movie coming out soon.
Oh.
And Poor Things. I don't know if you know Poor Things.
Okay.
It's a new movie starring Emma Stone that looks really cool. I believe it's actually no, it's not. I keep thinking it's an A24 thing. It's not an A24 thing, but it has that vibe. Like it has like that independent
I like that
vibe.
I'm looking forward to watching Strays with Jamie Foxx and Will Ferrell as dogs.
There you go. I'm curious on if I'm gonna watch Wish or not. That seems like a fun.
Okay.
If I can, I'm going back home for Christmas. Not back home actually. I don't have a home to go to. I'm hanging out with my sister and her family for Christmas.
Love that.
They live in Texas. And if I watch Wish, I think it'll be in the context of me watching it with my nephews.
I love that. Love
If
that.
it's still in theaters by then, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it just went into theaters, right?
Yeah.
That's like a month from now. That's like
Yeah, he's
Christmas
got time.
break.
He's
It'll
got
be in
time.
theaters.
You got time.
Yeah. And so I think maybe that's when I'll watch
Okay.
Wish, but we'll see.
I like that.
And then, of course, you can still get Nerf Alice's iconic shirtless Spider-Man shirt as a premium collector's item this month. You can get yours at patreon.com/kindafunny. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Jackson Hampton and Delaney Twining. Today we're brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, but we'll tell you about that later. For now, let's begin with what is, and forever will be, the Roper Report. It's time for some news. We have 6 stories today.
A baker's dozen.
Some people in chat are like, "Bless, you don't have a home." My family, like
You did make it.
I grew up.
You were like, I don't have a home anymore. It's like, oh shit, did it burn down to the
No,
ground? Like, what
I mean,
happened?
I have an apartment in San Francisco that I live at. But
True,
like when
yeah.
people say go back home, right? Usually they mean they're going back to their parents' house. I grew up in Champaign, Illinois. None of my family is in Champaign, Illinois anymore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like my parents, like my dad lives in Nigeria. My mom lives in my mom lives somewhere else. Like my sisters all live somewhere else. Like I have no home in Champaign.
Okay.
And so like if I go back home, like I could say I'm going back to hang out with my parents, but that's a
Do you
different
still
thing.
feel attached to Champaign, Illinois, though?
I mean, in memories,
Yeah.
like I have nostalgia for Champaign.
But is it like,
Illinois.
yo, Mike, I'm gonna go and spend a week there?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
sadly, like even a lot of my friends don't live in Champaign, Illinois anymore, and so like I have like zero reason to go back, which saddens me because like that was home. It'd be cool to go back and like relive the memories.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, if I'm gonna go to Champaign, Illinois, I gotta fly to Chicago first and then take a flight or bus down to Champaign because it's like a 2-hour drive, 2.5-hour drive probably. Ain't about that life.
Yeah. No.
Story number 1. Rockstar is not about that social club life.
Ooh.
This is Ed Smith at PC Games N. The GTA 6 trailer is coming in December. Rockstar Games has confirmed that much. Rockstar is seemingly getting ready for Grand Theft Auto 6 by overhauling its official site and transforming the long-standing Rockstar Social Club. A hub for all Rockstar games ahead of GTA 6, it seems Social Club is history. As of Tuesday, November 21st, Rockstar has made some significant changes to its official website. A lot of the Social Club functionality has been integrated into the Rockstar site itself. If you log into your account and select games from the menu bar at the top, you can now check your progress, stats, character details, and more without accessing a separate site or page for Social Club. More interestingly, mentions of Social Club have seemingly been scrubbed by Rockstar. Previously, if you access the Social Club website, it would display the appropriate branding. The Social Club logo would appear at the top and at the bottom. There will be a list of games connected and ready for Social Club. Now, that logo has vanished and the verbiage has been changed. Instead of inviting you to join Social Club members, the site now simply says members. The message at the bottom of the page now lists games connected and ready with your Rockstar Games account. So, most of the Social Club functions have been incorporated into the Rockstar site itself, and mentions of the former online hub have been removed and replaced. Mike, I'm happy to have you on this episode because I feel like you might be possibly, I'm putting this on your jacket. You might be the only other person in this office that would understand the Social Club experience.
Yes.
Because I've been through Rockstar Social Club and I lived Rockstar Social Club, and I feel like you might be the only other person that knows what's up with this.
Yeah, I lived the Rockstar Social Club life. Is right. It's one of those, Bless, where I hear that story and I go, okay, cool. Another email and another thing I don't have to worry about, right? I appreciate them integrating it to the website. I appreciate them trying to keep all that, but like, I get so bogged down with all of these game companies trying to get me to sign up for theirs, this thing, this launcher, this website, this account. Too much, Bless.
Yeah.
It's too much. I already give you so much money in shark cards. We don't have to do this. You got my information. You got the credit card. You got the full name. I might as well give you my social, Rockstar, because you got it all.
Are you gonna miss what Social Club gave us?
No, I'm not gonna miss anything.
If you remember, you go to Social Club to make the crews, and you would design your emblems for your crews. You would do that. You also had all your stats listed of like how long. This is me getting my Duffy, right? How long, like the amount of hours I put into GTA 5, how many hours I played as each character in GTA 5, including my created online character. All those stats and information was on there. You would go there to find created jobs and missions on people online. Like if you made a mission, it would upload to Social Club, and that's how you would go and like search them out so you can actually access them. Like there's so much you could do with Social Club, and like that was their hub for the online experience.
You sound insane.
I know.
To start, you know what I mean? Let's just start with that. You just sound insane saying all that. But I mean, it is a massive undertaking. It's a massive game with so much there. So I get why people got lost up in the sauce of all of that, but for me, I never used it like that. So I'm glad to hear that you went really deep in that.
But and this is me saying, like, I used the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It was never the best solution, right?
Okay.
Like, it was never, the website itself was janky. Well, it was always weird to be like, to be playing a game. This is the annoying thing. You'd be playing GTA 5, and you'd want to do something, and like, they'll throw it in your face. Oh, go to Rockstar Social Club to do this. And it's like, well, I'm here playing the game. Why are you making me go to a different thing? Why are you making me open up a computer or open up my phone to do a thing that I'm trying to do in the game?
So let's get real really quick. Grand Theft Auto 6 will, of course, lead into what we would assume a new online.
Yes, 1,000%.
You know what I mean? So now, do you expect them to integrate that all into the game? Or do you expect us to still return to a Rockstar website to do all these things? Because from my experience, way back in the day, Bless, I know you remember, those first days, those first months of GTA Online were a nightmare. Things never worked. It barely booted up. We've grown a lot, but you still had to go back to that Rockstar Social Club. Do you think we integrate that into the game itself, or are we still going to, hey, pull out your laptop and start uploading your decals?
I think one of the reasons why they're doing this is because there are like, they launched the Rockstar Games launcher quite a few years ago, and this is post Social Club, or post like them already like having a Social Club thing. I think this might be them trying to lean up because now we're getting into too many layers of, oh, you got your Rockstar Games account, you got your Rockstar Social Club account, right? Now, like with GTA 6, what new elements are they adding in that they're going to want to have you either sign up for or like be paying attention to? I think being able to go, hey, let's sunset Social Club and have it all just act as your Rockstar Games account. I think that's one step. I also hope that the other step is, like, let's be in the game more. Like if I want to join a crew, let's make it easy to do within the game. Like,
gotta be in that.
Forget having to do everything third party. Like, if you have that as an option, sure. Like, I think it's cool that you know, there are apps for people who are super into Destiny to like track their Destiny things, right? And track whatever they're doing. I think that stuff is good and important to some extent for the hardcores. I don't think that should be something that you're asking your average player to do, because I think that's how you lose them. And I think that's how it becomes uninteresting. My question is, honestly, when it comes to this is, how are you going to release online? Like, is it going to be the same as last time where you launch the game, 2 weeks later, we launch online to kind of give people time to finish the campaign and then all come into online together? Do we see online is online going to be, if GTA 6 is announced for 2024, is online in 2024? Or do we see that in 2025?
I'm right there with you, Bless. I think that is my biggest question that I'm most excited for the answer of, is how does Rockstar roll out the next GTA Online experience? Will we have a weird overlap where the GTA 5 online experience still goes on for a month, 2 months, a year, right? Until we get this new experience? Will it be some sort of shared world? Will the fans give a big hubbubaloo of like, hey, we're finally cutting that off. It's done. And then you're going to say, oh, Mike, I bought thousands of dollars of shark cards. I have properties. I have cars. We can't say goodbye to this, right? Like, we've had this for so long. Will people be upset if we finally cut the cord on it? And will they shut it down completely?
See,
or will
I
it
don't
say, oh, you can just jump back and play GTA Online 1?
I don't think they shut it down completely, at least off the bat. Like, I think GTA Online, let's say if GTA 6 Online, quote unquote, comes out in 2024, I don't think you see them shut down the current GTA Online until like 2029. I think we have quite a few years with it because what I think happens is that they just don't update it. Hey, we're going to leave it alone. Let people buy their shark cards. Let it make money for us. Like, let people use it because so many people, like over 100 million people, I'm pretty sure, have GTA 5 or GTA or some access to GTA Online. Let it run for a bit and let it just make money for us in the back end while we stop supporting it and start supporting the new GTA Online. That comes in with questions of what do they call it? I think that's a minor thing, right? Like, you can call it GTA 6 Online. You can call it the new GTA Online. Like, whatever you want to call it, you can call it that. Just call the other one Legacy. Whatever you need to do on the branding side of it, you can figure it out. And I do think that the new GTA Online is going to have to be ground up because the old one, the GTA 5 Online, is so archaic. It's so slow. And so even with the new GTA 5 remaster, like that couldn't even fix a lot of the issues that we had with it. If you remember, that game came out on the PS3 and Xbox 360 originally. So you're working off of systems that were built on those systems. I think, GTA 6 Online is going to have to be for a ground up thing. Do we get a moment where, you can school me on this. Is GTA Online free to play? And will it be its own separate launcher? Like, will there be a moment where it's like, oh, there's just a whole separate game tile that just says GTA Online, it's free to play, and that's the new version that you get? I like this question.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I would like to see is like, pull it away from the single player. I don't want to keep flipping in between and sitting there in dumb loading screens forever. Make it free to play so everybody and their mama has the opportunity to jump in without having to buy the game. And then let's just go. I
think you will have to buy GTA 6 to get access to online.
Ooh,
because I think the reason why you get into a lot of so many online games transitioning to the free to play model is because it's about getting people in, right? It's about building a user base. It's about having enough people to support this platform so you can sell them on the content, sell them on the microtransactions, etc. GTA 6 is going to sell like hotcakes. Everybody's going to own it anyway.
Yeah,
like,
true.
I don't think you lose out on the audience aspect of having like a user base for GTA 6 or for GTA Online, if you don't make it free to play, because like in the first 3 days, right, it's going to sell 10 million. It's going to sell 15 million, maybe even more than that. So you're going to have that user base anyway. And I think maybe over time, like 4 or 5 years from now, maybe you then make it free to play. But I think off the bat, no, I think that's part of the that's part of the sales power of it, is that you're also selling the online. I do think though that separate tiles would be good. Like, you buy GTA 6 and then like you buy it and 2 tiles pop up. It is the single player and it is the online. Because to your point, like after a while after beating single player, I got no reason to boot that thing back up. I maybe after even completing it, 100%ing it, whatever it is. Once I transition to playing online, I'm just playing online. Like, that's just where I'm living. And I think for so many people booting up GTA nowadays, most people booting up GTA nowadays, they're just getting in there for the online. And so I think just having that tile be its own thing, be its own launcher, is probably the smarter way to go about it.
Now let's talk about the online experience and, of course, bringing it back to Social Club, right? Like, for me, I love NBA 2K. Every year comes out. It's got the dumb 2K app that I have to download to do the face scan. Will we get into a world where the Social Club that's now integrated to the website maybe does face scanning? Because we know we're already uploading our crew logos and all that jazz. Will we get to face scanning at one point? And on top of that, what do you want out of this online experience that will make it more streamlined? Because to me, even signing up for missions, getting in the same lobby as friends has always been difficult and a headache, right? Like, these are things I assume, I would hope, that you would overcome and fix as a team. Should I be worried that they're not going to fix that kind of stuff?
Does the face scanning ever work? I feel like every year...
Blessing, it never does.
Every year, it's always like the most bullshit, like, oh, I look like an alien.
You do it 3 times. The first 2 never look right. And then the third one, you look like 60% you. And you're like, you know what? Good enough.
Yeah, I don't think we get
Good
face
enough.
scanning. I actually think it's more so because of the content of GTA. In NBA, you do the face scanning and you're dunking balls, right? Like that's it. In GTA 6, you're shooting each other down. Like you're murdering people, you're stabbing people to death.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
true,
Rockstar
true,
wants
true.
to smoke for like what that's gonna do in like conversation. And when fucking Fox News is like, hey, your child is uploading themselves to get murdered on this game. I think that's where the conversation starts and stops. I don't think they want to deal with all that. And in fact,
yeah.
and I don't think it's a highly requested enough feature for them to actually like put in the work.
Really,
to
you
fight
don't think that people want their face scans in that?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you think people want their
Yeah,
face
because
scans?
I make me, right? Like when I think of GTA Online, I'm making my persona or me, really.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I want it to be as detailed as possible. In all
get that,
of
I
these
guess.
games, I want face scanning because I want me in there.
I guess. Yeah. Like,
Just make yourself then.
yeah. For me, I don't
Yeah,
care.
but I never look quite right.
And that,
know what I mean?
but like, I feel like it's easier to make yourself look right through just using the character creator than uploading a face
That's
scan.
true, that's
I feel like
true.
face scan is gonna always look more janky and more weird than if you were just like, all right, cool, let me give it to Andy Cortez to make
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
'cause
yeah,
Andy
yeah,
Cortez knows how to use these tools.
Uh-huh.
But to your question of what do I want out of online,
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because GTA Online for GTA 5 is so janky that the immediate answers that come to mind are just like, just fix all this shit. Like, make partying up with my friends easier, right? Make it so that, yeah, like when I'm in a party with my friends, I'm in a party with my friends, and it's not confusing, and it's not like, oh man, this doesn't work. Oh man, I don't see you. Like, make that stuff easy. Make it easy to start activities with people,
Yeah.
right? Like, make it also so that it doesn't feel like I am losing people, right? If I want to like do an activity and then hop out, and now it's like, oh, let's do a competitive multiplayer thing. All right, let's hop in. Make it so that it is easy for people to stick together as you're doing all those different things. Because I feel like for GTA 5 currently, it is I am losing out on people, or it is, oh man, we both hopped out of the job. Oh, you're in a different lobby. Oh fuck, why is that? I don't know, man. This is janky. Like, fix all that shit. I think even outside of that, I would love to see more interesting story stuff. They try to experiment with that. For
Yeah, I remember when
GTA
they had
5.
Dr. Dre in there?
Yeah, they
And it was
added
like,
Dr.
oh,
Dre.
okay, like here's the start of something
They
were gonna
added
do. Yeah.
like a lot of the main characters from the story, and so you had like Franklin show up, and that was part of the Dr. Dre thing. You had Lamar show up doing things. You had the tech dude who would like help you plan things. He was like
Correct.
the
Yeah, yeah.
dude that would just help you out with like the Doomsday heist and stuff. I want to see them double down and push that stuff further in a way that, you know, if I could have my character that I created feel like they're part of the story, I think that'd be cool. You know, that was always the thing with GTA 5 currently, is that your created character for online is just an avatar. And it's that dumb like silent protagonist thing where they're just like, yeah, like, but like that could be anybody, right? Like they're doing that because it's like, what are they supposed to do? I think if they're able to find more smart ways to make it feel like I am a character in the story, as opposed to, oh man, you're just delivering this thing to my avatar to go do whatever random mission.
Yeah.
I know that's probably tough. I'm not a writer, so I don't know what the solution to that is. But yeah, I would like to see them mess around with that stuff, make that stuff more interesting.
I like that.
But yeah, and also like more fun modes. I really liked when they added the racing expansion a couple years ago for GTA Online, where it was, here's a racing mode that's basically Midnight Club, where you're taking your own routes through the city, and there's cops after you and all that. I thought that was really fun. I'd love to see more creative modes that are taking advantage of the fact that we're in this big old city. And like we have this gigantic map to use. Let's have a battle royale. Like that was something that shocked me when the battle royale craze first started happening. They tried to add certain modes that invoked a bit of battle royale, but never felt like an actual battle royale. Give me an actual battle royale in GTA Online. You know, I think experimenting around with those modes could be really fun, and I think you have a lot of potential there.
Yeah, I see the role-playing scene being big as well. Be interesting to see how they blend that line and try to pick up on that craze and make it their own.
1000%. Man, that's happening soon. It's November 21st.
I mean, I was going to
That's
say like
happening
next
early
week
November.
or 2 weeks. Yeah, we're
in the
this.
next 2 weeks probably.
We're on.
We'll have a GTA trailer. Get hype. Moving on to story number 2. Eminem, the real Slim Shady, is coming to Fortnite. This is from Eddie at GameSpot. Epic Games has announced the next event for the Battle Royale game Fortnite. The Big Bang, as it's called, arrives in Fortnite on Saturday, December 2nd. The event will mark, quote, a new beginning for Fortnite, end quote, Epic said in a blog post. Data miners have reportedly discovered that the Big Bang event will be Fortnite's largest ever update in terms of file size.
Wow.
Additionally, files reportedly point to an event featuring the rapper Eminem, who may also join the game as a playable character. The leak also pointed to a LEGO crossover, as well as rhythm and racing modes. The LEGO Group seemingly responded to Epic's Big Bang announcement with a teaser image of the famous Fortnite llama in LEGO form.
Oh, that's cool.
Really cool. I
That's
like
cool.
that. Here's my thing. I think we're getting a new Eminem album. I'm excited about it.
You think Eminem is tying his album to
I
Fortnite?
think Eminem is tying his album to Fortnite. It's around time, right? It's been a few years since we got a new Eminem album.
You know, 10 years ago, you would have said, "Oh, Eminem's tying his album to a GTA," right?
Yeah.
Because that seems in the wheelhouse.
Dude, if you remember,
Now here we are, Fortnite tying it to a Fortnite game
Call of
is
Duty-
insane.
I forget what Call of Duty was, but it was around a decade ago.
Yeah.
Where Call of Duty debuted a new Eminem song. I think it was Survival. I think.
Okay.
And that was like his first single off of Marshall Mathers LP 2. Like this is something that is not beyond the realm of possibility for Eminem.
Okay.
Also, Eminem is such a weird pick for Fortnite. He's such a weird fit for Fortnite, which
He
is why
is
I
a
think that makes
super
sense.
weird fit. I don't love it. I get it and understand it, but I don't love it in the Fortnite context. That's all. I'm just not a big Eminem guy. It doesn't make me jump for joy to be like, oh man, I got to go spend $5 to $20 on the store for this, you know. But I am looking for what is the file size, because as I know with Call of Duty, it is getting outrageous, and Fortnite is the same way. It's where it's continuing to grow, and so I don't like that. I would like us to really manage our file sizes a little bit better, team. But the Lego crossover has me very interested. I think Forza and what they did with Lego was super fun, integrating Lego into the tracks and making that really cool along with the cars. Love to see Lego and Fortnite. I think that's dope. Big updates are always fun. You got to mark your calendars. You got to come for it. You think of all the concerts that they've thrown. Always a good time. The events in Fortnite are well worth your time to go there, right?
How hyped are you for this event? Because this is coming after Fortnite OG.
Fortnite OG.
Fortnite OG has been such a big boom for
Yeah.
Fortnite. How do they follow this up?
Well, it's got me back in. So that's step one, right? You got the old heads in that haven't been playing Fortnite in a long time to reignite the flame, right? So now how do you follow that up? Something fun. If it's an Eminem concert, I'm into that. I don't like him, like I said, but like I would be. I like concerts in Fortnite. I think it's a cool event. I think it's a cool thing. There was that one event where we were up in like spaceships and we were building Megatron and we were shooting at another robot. That stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
All of the events are crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, this is again leading to my Eminem's releasing album theory.
Yeah.
There's no hot Eminem song out right now. You know,
That's
like
true.
Eminem
True.
isn't on the radio right now. Like, and also it's Fortnite, which is a family-friendly game. Are you gonna have Eminem perform his hits? Are you gonna have him perform My Name Is and like The Real Slim Shady and like all these songs
I
that are
agree,
vulgar?
I
Like, is this what he's gonna do, or is he gonna debut some new shit? You know?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So you think it's a concert?
I think he's debuting a new song. I think
Okay.
he's gonna come out. I think he'll have a moment. Like I for these Fortnite big new update things or
Yeah.
big new chapter or season things, it always feels like they're doing this world-ending thing to then like set up whatever the new season is. I think it has. I think that has to go beyond an Eminem concert, right? Because like Eminem isn't for the kids. Like Eminem, the kids don't love Eminem like that, right? It's the oldies, you old heads that
You
love
got me.
Eminem.
Yeah, I'm already in. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you have to have something for everybody. So I think Eminem will only be a part of it. I don't think he's going to be like the main event of it. But
Okay.
even if he's a part of it, I think the exciting factor has to be a new song.
He has to.
If it's
debut
not a new song, me as somebody who, I'm an Eminem fan. Like I don't like his new stuff as much as I like his classic stuff. But
Yeah.
for me as somebody who I would call myself an Eminem fan, if it's just him performing old music, I'm like, okay, well, no, this is whack.
Yeah.
I need something else. I need something new.
Okay. I like that. I'm still looking for the day that Fortnite really creates a new map. You know, a lot of people will
Yeah.
be like, Mike, they do that all the time. It just feels like we're flipping the map and it's still the same kind of like design and layouts. I want them to get weird with it. I want them to give me something really outrageous and go, this is like a new map. Every time I jump into Fortnite, it still feels the same. It looks the same. It's just new colors,
What would
different
you
areas.
want? Like, do you have?
I want
anything-
you to give me a whole different landscape of the continent, right? I want something weird with it.
Okay.
I want some sort of Z. I want areas over here. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm talking. Make it. It's always this circle.
Yeah.
And it always feels the same no matter what. Right?
Okay.
I want you to get weird.
I respect
PUBG is a great example of that. PUBG has like 8 different maps. They all look different, and I appreciate that.
Right.
Do
There you
that.
go. Take it from Mike.
Give it to me.
Also, take it from me when I tell you that you should go to patreon.com/kindafunny to go and get this show ad-free. And speaking of ads, let us tell you about our sponsors.
This episode is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. There's so much to be thankful for: family, friends, food, and NFL football all week long. DraftKings Sportsbook is keeping your Thanksgiving week full of action. New customers can bet just $5 on the NFL action to score $150 instantly in bonus bets. Looking ahead to Thanksgiving, you know the Lions are always playing next week, and they have Green Bay coming to town, and the Lions are currently 7.5-point favorites. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code KINDAFUNNY. New customers can bet $5 on the NFL Thanksgiving action to score $150 instantly in bonus bets, only on DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, with code KINDAFUNNY. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY, which is 467-369. In West Virginia, you can visit www.1800gambler.net. Please play responsibly. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. You can call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, KS must be 21 or older in most eligible states, but age varies by jurisdiction. You can see DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details and state-specific responsible gambling resources. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/football terms.
We're back with story number 3. Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition is coming next month. This is Ryan Dinsdale at IGN. CD Projekt Red has announced that Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition will be released on December 5th, 2023. This edition is much like a Game of the Year edition or complete edition product, granting players access to Cyberpunk 2077's expansion, Phantom Liberty, and the main game all in one package. It'll be released for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. A physical edition for consoles will also mark the first time Cyberpunk 2077 comes packaged under current generation banners, with only a PS4 and Xbox One version of the game available physically previously. The Ultimate Edition will not be released for those consoles, however, as Phantom Liberty wasn't either. CD Projekt Red Global Community Director Marcin Momo posted on X/Twitter to confirm the physical version of the Xbox Series X version will come with Phantom Liberty on the disc, while the PS5 version will have the base Cyberpunk 2077 on disc and Phantom Liberty as a download code. Cool.
Yeah, little congratulations.
Yeah.
I always appreciate a good Game of the Year edition. I actually love them and like them a lot. I am a sucker to buy those kind of things. I look back on the timeline of like Assassin's Creeds, when those get the Game of the Year of like, hey, we've bundled all the DLC finally. That's when like it's a spring sale, a holiday sale. I usually tend to buy those.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I saw Phantom Liberty plus Cyberpunk 2077 all together in one, I'd be all over that for a nice sale.
Are you surprised they didn't call it Game of the Year edition? Because I know somebody must have given Cyberpunk 2077
what are they calling it? The definitive edition? What's it called?
I think complete edition?
No, I think there's a bunch of different
Ultimate
words.
edition, Ultimate edition.
Ultimate edition, definitive, Game of the Year. I don't think it matters what you call it.
Do you think they
love that
avoided it
bundle
just because, like, even though the Phantom Liberty DLC came out this year, like, it is a game from 3 years ago?
That's true.
So it's like weird to call it a Game of the Year edition when like the main game, which is kind of the selling point, even though Phantom Liberty is a part of this, it's a whole weird thing.
Yeah. But yeah, good for them. Like I think this is a good package.
And it's physical. For all the physical heads out there that want to continue to support physical media, here it is, right? I think that's cool. And being under the next gen banner finally, like that's a big win for Cyberpunk. We all know started last gen, now here we are in the current gen. That's a pretty special one right there.
I want to bring in a question from Hantito Bandito, who writes into kindafunny.com/KFGD and says, CD Projekt Red has just announced the release date for Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition. Frustratingly enough, it was specified that only Xbox was getting the game printed on disc. PlayStation would receive a code. From an advocate of complete physical releases and a PlayStation console owner, the only question I had was, why not? Thoughts? And yeah, let me read that. Let me read the last paragraph again.
Read it one more time.
So CD Projekt Red Global Community Director Marcin posted on Twitter to confirm the physical version of Xbox Series X version will come with Phantom Liberty on the disc, while PS5 will have the base Cyberpunk on disc and Phantom Liberty as a download code. So you're still getting Cyberpunk as a disc, but Phantom Liberty as a download.
Yeah.
Which I think isn't as bad as how it sounds. If it was the full thing on digital, then I'd be like, okay, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
But it is still a little bit weird. I wonder why you have that difference between Xbox and PlayStation there.
Yeah, we would have to be behind the closed doors to find out what the deal is with CD Projekt Red and why they're doing that. But, I mean, as long as you're still getting a disc, I'm happy. My mind
Yeah.
went to, oh man, you're only getting the code. That's whack, is right. Let's have a conversation about that. But if you're getting the disc, you're gonna plug in the disc. It's gonna update with the DLC in there. Boom,
Yeah,
you're good to
and
go.
And I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Kebab said they just wrote in with the reasoning in your
Oh,
if
thank
wanna
you,
check that out.
Kebabs.
Because that doesn't make sense to me if especially if the PS5 like Blu-ray discs are 4K Blu-ray, that should be able to like carry more information. So that's interesting.
Yeah, it says Kebab says the reason Phantom Liberty is not complete on disc on PS5 is because Sony considers that a new SKU while Xbox does not.
Oh,
Say
Interesting.
that again?
Sony. So the reason why Phantom Liberty is not complete on disc is because PS5 because Sony considers it a new SKU while Xbox doesn't consider it a new SKU. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, are they not putting PS5 games on discs?
I mean, they are. That's
So what's the difference?
I don't know.
How is this a new SKU?
Hey,
What's
I don't
going
know if
on
that's
here?
the reason. It feels kind of arbitrary. Like I think
Okay.
even if they do, that then becomes a conversation of, hey, no, we're including this in the same SKU. Then, like, I think that's more of a digital conversation than
Yeah.
like a physical conversation.
Huh. Okay.
Because you would then create just a new SKU that is Cyberpunk 2077 plus Phantom Liberty. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, while I'm in, you're wrong though. Nightlife writes in and says Eminem is celebrating the 10th anniversary of Marshall Mathers LP. That's not right. Marshall Mathers LP came out in like the early that came out in like
maybe they meant the
2002.
20th, but 2003 still seems late.
He's talking about Marshall Mathers LP too.
Oh,
Yeah, because that came out 10 years ago.
that did come
But
out
yeah.
10 years ago.
Here's the thing: Marshall Mathers LP2 is not good enough to celebrate the 10-year anniversary in Fortnite. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Like, I think that album's fine. Like, it has some good. The Rap Gods on that album, that's a good song, I guess. But like, come on, it's no Marshall Mathers LP1,
No.
or Slim Shady LP, or Eminem Show. It's not even Infinite. You know what I mean?
Lay it on 'em.
Get real.
Lay it on 'em, Bless.
Get real.
Get real.
Grow up.
Grow up. Eminem. Moving on to story number 4. Infinity Ward expands again with a new studio in Austin, Texas. This is Jordan Midler at Video Games Chronicle. Infinity Ward has opened a studio in Austin, Texas. The new studio, which will work on the Call of Duty franchise, is recruiting for several roles, including UI and design. Quote, Infinity Ward has opened a brand new studio in Austin, Texas, reads an advertisement. The studio will work on creating new and innovative experiences for Call of Duty and create state-of-the-art technology to power them.
What? I mean, it's great. But like, what? Why are we opening up more studios? Like, if I open up this studio, my thought would be free Beanox and Toys for Bob. Free those studios that you absorbed and force them into only creating Call of Duty. If you want more Call of Duty, you got to free the other people.
God.
That's what I'd be telling them.
Do you think that
you
happens
gotta free
here?
them.
Now that the Infinity Ward is expanding, do you think they go Toys for Bob? You're free.
They
now.
better say that.
You're free to go.
You're free now.
Like they're
They
in prison.
better say that. I mean, good for them. I'm very happy because I am a Call of Duty guy. I love the franchise. I am glad that like now we're under the Microsoft umbrella, and hopefully there will be changes of like, hey, what is the vision for Call of Duty at a foundational level? What are we doing, right? Who are the studios and the resources that we are using, and is it justified? Do we need to separate y'all and let y'all be free and go do new things? If you want to work on Call of Duty, here's the places to be. If you don't, hey, we're gonna figure this out.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
hope
hoping
so,
for.
man. And I also hope I hope this leads to more jobs in long term, right? I hope this doesn't
Yeah.
it isn't one of those things where it's like we hire up and then the next Call of Duty comes out and it underperforms and they're like, all right, bye. Like I hope this is like no, we genuinely think
Yeah.
that this is good for the company, and we genuinely think this will make Call of Duty better. Because Infinity Ward, they do Modern Warfare.
Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Raven.
Uh-huh.
Raven is on Call of Duty Warzone, I believe, right now.
Okay.
Infinity Ward is Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Yeah. Sledgehammer, has done
Sledgehammer-
like 3. Like Modern Warfare 3, but they didn't
Yeah.
do the last Modern Warfare.
Yeah, that
Treyarch
sounds
does
about
Black
right to
Ops.
me.
So yeah,
Treyarch, thank you for that.
Modern
That's a lot going
Warfare
on.
typically sells, right? Like that's
Yeah.
the I feel like that's probably the most popular Call of Duty brand.
They're
It's between
saying
that
it's
and
one of the
Black
most
Ops.
popular games right now.
Here we go.
Most
So
player engagement.
if the goal here, and I hope what it is, right? If the goal here is, hey, Infinity Ward, we want to double down on you. We want to like make Modern Warfare the core pillar, right? It's Modern Warfare, Black Ops, Warzone. Like, let's make those the 3 pillars of Call of Duty and mobile, right? But that's a different thing. Let's make those the 3 pillars, and let's invest in expanding Infinity Ward and Modern Warfare. That way, we can have studios like Sledgehammer maybe work on something else. Like maybe let's not have Sledgehammer do Call of Duty. Maybe let them make a new IP. Let them do something else. I feel
Maybe
like
they
you
help
need
with
something
Halo.
fresh and Activision. Maybe help with Halo, right? Maybe make a Halo campaign or something, or a Halo Battle Royale. I hope that's what this is. I hope this also is like, I hope this will be helping to lend toward people getting more jobs in the industry too.
This acquisition is a big deal, Bless. We've talked about it for years now, as it's taken a long, long time. But the future in the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road is very exciting on a Call of Duty side and many other games within Activision Blizzard King. Because what do, right? If you were Phil Spencer at the tippity top, you get to kind of justify where we're going with this, right? And so it will be interesting to see where we go, what studios shake out. Do we lose any studios? Are studios freed to go do stuff? How do we keep the juggernaut that is Call of Duty still at an A+ level?
Yeah.
And then also do more. Exciting stuff to think about.
Very exciting stuff. But yeah, let Sledgehammer do something. I get sad with Sledgehammer because I feel like they're always giving the short end of the stick. Because what was the one that they made? It was Vanguard, right? Call of Duty Vanguard came out and underperformed, and Activision was like, yeah, it was underperformed. And it's like, it's the best-selling game of the year. Like, what do you want from these guys? And then they come out, and now they have to make a Modern Warfare 3 in like what, 18 months, 16 months? It was something like that. And it's like, yo, let the studio do something, man.
You have a lot of talented studios, a lot of people who are very familiar with first-person shooters. I look over at you, Machine Games, and where's Wolfenstein, right? Maybe we can get some help over there. You know what I mean? You think about Doom, you think about Quake, you think about Halo. Like, there's a lot of incredible games.
I'm never letting Wolfenstein go.
We got to let it go.
With
it hurts to say.
a lot of awesome, talented human beings that are going to be freed up to maybe do other things or work on certain projects. I think it's going to be really exciting stuff. Also, like, let Vicarious Visions free too. You know what I mean?
Let these studios
let
free,
my
dude.
people free. Let's have some fun.
Let these studios
some
go,
games.
man. I hope at the in Indiana Jones, I hope there's a post-credit scene where he's sitting with his family and he's eating dinner, and then BJ Blazkowicz kicks down the door and shoots him in the head. I hope that's how it ends.
Wait, what?
Wouldn't they shake hands? They're on the same team.
Yeah.
Well, no, because now Wolfenstein 3 is coming. All right? Get out the fucking way, Indy.
Holy shit.
We're making Wolfenstein
That's
3 now.
crazy.
We're done with this Indiana
Mike,
Jones shit.
Give it to me. What are people yelling from the rooftops?
Indie! We got to have an indie game. See, bless I'm still caught up on an indie game. I can't believe we're doing that. You know what I mean? I cannot believe we're doing that.
I think an indie game is cool. I think it's exciting, but like, give me Wolfenstein 3, goddamn.
Yeah.
Moving on, story number 5. Game engine GameMaker is now free for non-commercial use. This is Chris Scullion at VGC. Game development engine GameMaker is now free for non-commercial use with a one-time fee replacing the subscription model for commercial use. Since August 2021, Scotland-based developer Yo-Yo Games' game engine has been free to use, but developers wishing to export or publish their game had to pay a subscription fee of $9.99 a month for non-console platforms or $79.99 a month for all platforms, including consoles. Now, as announced in a new post on the software's blog, the payment model has been changed to make it cheaper for commercial developers and entirely free for non-commercial ones.
Wow.
GameMaker is now absolutely free to download and keep forever for non-commercial use, according to its FAQ page. Developers will be able to export their game to PC, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS, and web without having to pay any fees as long as they don't plan to make money from it. If they decide they do want to sell their game, they have to pay a single commercial license fee for $99 as opposed to the previous monthly subscription, which allows them to sell their game on PC, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS, and web. If they want to sell their games on consoles too, the $79.99 monthly subscription still applies. Quote, "We've seen other platforms making awkward moves with their pricing and terms," GameMaker head Russell Kay said, referring to Unity's controversial monetization plans earlier this year. "So we thought, what if we did the opposite? Something that could be actually good for developers. Our success is measured by the number of people making games," end quote.
Hey, bravo.
Making good calls here.
Good for y'all. That's great.
Yeah.
Give the power out to the people out there. And, you know, for me, I think of, like, let the kids create. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very cool thing that you can put the tools in the hands of people, no matter what age, no matter where they are, and let them create something and let them learn. I think that's a pretty special tool right there.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
nice.
trying to
I
look
like
up to
this.
see like what games were made with GameMaker. I'm opening up their website where they have a showcase.
Yeah, take a look. What do we got?
Oh,
you see it? What do they, give me
oh.
a couple that they made.
Chicory and A Colorful Tale.
Hey,
Katana Zero,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hyper Light Drifter,
Oh, now.
Ooh.
Undertale,
Watch out.
Undertale,
Somebody made that.
Undertale.
You could
a
make that.
Oh man,
Say it one more time.
Undertale.
You could make it.
Hotline Miami.
Hey, pretty dope.
Damn.
Nuclear Throne. Some good. Honestly,
Oh, shit,
I was
Nuclear
coming in
Throne.
here ready to be like, oh man, but like, who's out here using GameMaker? A lot of people
You're
using
learning
GameMaker.
a valuable lesson right
A
now.
lot of people
Yeah,
are using
yeah.
GameMaker.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a really good call. It's that thing where I think this is great for they seemingly already have their name out there, right? But getting their name out there more, because I feel like if you were to poll people in the audience, like the amount of us who have seen Unity pop up at the
Unity.
beginning of a game, right? And like me talking about GameMaker, I'm like, dude, I couldn't name any GameMaker games. This is gonna make that happen to where more developers are gonna look at that and go, wait, I don't have to pay the monthly subscription if I'm just publishing on PC and mobile.
What
oh
if?
man, it's only this amount of money if I'm publishing on console, as opposed to a possible Unity down the road charging me like $1,000 per download.
They were
Like,
trying to get at me. Did you
Yeah.
see- they were trying to get at me back then.
I think this is dope to see, and I think this is also why competition is important, right? Like why competition can breed excellence, and a good example of competition breeding excellence, and why you want variety in an industry like this, right? You want people to go, oh man, Unity's fucking up. Hey, we have this platform, we have this tool. Let's make a big move here and make this developer-friendly way for people to get in here and actually make games. And so, good on y'all.
Get a little thumbs up.
A
Good for
little
y'all.
thumbs up.
Little thumbs up.
Story number 6. Sony-owned Savage Game Studio rebrands to Neon Koei. This is Sophie McAvoy at gamesindustry.biz. Sony mobile developer Savage Game Studios has rebranded as Neon Koei after multiple executives left the company. As noted by mobilegamer.biz, Savage Game Studios co-founder Mikhail Katkoff announced his departure in July, with the studio's head of technology, Mike McManus, and game director and co-founder Najim Ajir taking the lead. The developer's general manager, Sophie Vo, left in September to focus on other ventures, including consultancy work. Quote, after consideration and reflection on our values, mission, and the incredible growth we've experienced, we've decided to embrace a new identity that better aligns with our vision for the future, the developer wrote on LinkedIn. Neon Koei represents our culture and the passions of our game project, end quote. This change also comes after the PlayStation Studios mobile division's former vice president and head of mobile, Nicola Sebastiani, left in June, having joined PlayStation as the VP and head of mobile in July 2021. Sony acquired Savage Game Studios in 2022 as part of the newly formed sector, which operates separately from the console business. There you go. A nice little update for you.
Yeah, a little refresh, a little touch up. I like that. Good for them.
How aware are you of the fact that PlayStation is making mobile games? Because it's been such like we talk about it in like the hirings and stuff like that, and like I feel like there's a new story every 6 months that's like, oh yeah, and this person or this studio is making a PlayStation mobile game.
No, not super aware of PlayStation's mobile offerings and what they plan to do, but I mean, seeing what Microsoft wants to do on the opposite side, I would only assume that the counterpart PlayStation would be thinking the same thing, right? Of trying to touch all of those gamers around the globe that aren't buying a console, right? Trying to meet them halfway in where they're going to be. We saw the success of Call of Duty Mobile, right? There's so many other mobile titles that are big right now. I'm sure all of these publishers and developers want a little piece of that if they could.
Also, people in chat are going back and forth about the pronunciation. It's Neon Koi.
Is it like the fish? Koi fish? I don't know.
I mean, that's what I'll think. I think I started saying Koi and then I changed it to Koi as I was reading.
I was trying to pick up on like which way you were throwing at me.
But
what's their logo? Can you look up their logo? Is it
their logo is a cool neon thing, but I don't.
Is it a neon fish?
Let me see if there was a fish in there.
People are saying yes, it's the fish.
It's the fish? Okay. So Koi, Neon Koi.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a fish. Look at that.
I love
That's
it.
a nice logo though.
I like that logo. Can we see the old Savage logo?
Yeah.
Savage Games logo.
Savage Game.
And
I
I'll
think
tell you,
Savage also had a decent logo.
Not loving the name Savage Games, so I like this new one now.
I feel like there was also another studio named Savage, wasn't there?
Okay.
Like, hold on. Oh, well, now I'm on their website, and they already updated the website.
Hey, we updated it, bless.
Join the pond is their
I love
thing
that.
for joining the crew.
Pond.
I love that.
Yeah, I like this.
Let's look up images of Savage. So this was Savage. So like it was just a font.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Way
it
better.
wasn't
Way better
anything too
move.
crazy.
And of course, people leave. You got the opportunity to come in and be a new leader. The whole team buys in. Get a little refresh. I like that.
A little refresh.
Let's see what so they're making mobile games.
Yeah.
Has Sony come out with mobile games before, and how have they done? Do you like them?
Yes, they have. They've been more low key. You know, it's like a Sackboy runner game. Like,
okay.
Yeah, it's stuff like that.
Yeah, of course.
I've never played them because I've
It's
never
like
been
Gears
interested.
Pop. You know what I mean? You're like,
But
Mike, what's Gears Pop?
Gears Pop
I'm like,
sounds
Gears
cooler
Pop.
though. Like Gears Pop is actually something where I remember when they revealed that, I was like, that looks fucking different. I was like, that game looks different, and like I might play that. I never
Sackboy Runner.
It looks different for sure.
It looks different,
Like,
bro.
Bring up
different.
Gears Pop. Let's talk about Gears Pop for a second, because we never talk about Gears Pop.
We never talk about Gears Pop. Nobody ever talks about Gears
But like, did
Pop.
anybody play it? Was it fun? Because when I saw the trailer, I was like, hey, like maybe that works.
Should we download Gears Pop today? Give it a try.
Is it still available to download? I would be shocked.
I don't know.
People in chat are saying Gears Pop was pretty good.
Okay, well.
Whereas
we'll
I've never
write
heard
it
one
down.
person say they played the new Sackboy game. Like
okay,
they released
okay.
a game this year. Hold on, let me look it up.
What'd they release?
This was a whole thing.
Uh-huh.
Me and Greg were talking because Greg was playing it.
Oh,
And
he
I-
was playing a Sony mobile game.
Yes, that
Okay.
released this year, or maybe last year. It released recently. Was it Sackboy Run, or was it Ultimate Sackboy? It was one of the two.
Okay.
Hold on, let's see. Ultimate Sackboy, 3.7 on the Android store.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Out
now
of
with
5.
like Activision Blizzard King, you have a number of Blizzard titles that are already mobile games, so you'll have more mobile offerings coming that way. And so, yeah, I mean, I think seeing mobile as a blend will be the future.
So Bears pulled
Get
up
out of town. This
Ultimate
is Sackboy
Sackboy.
Run.
This is
looks
Ultimate
incredible.
Sackboy. Sackboy Run, I think, was the older one.
Oh, I'm in this.
But yeah, this is just a infinite
This is
runner.
like my TikTok algorithm where they have the normal thing that they want me to watch on top, but then Sackboy's running down below, and I just get lost in the sauce.
And my thing with this is that yes, like this is one that I mean, this is a mobile game.
Yeah.
This is like your prototypical. Hey, let's just make a runner. Let's make
Some
Temple
middle
Run.
school kid out there is playing this in the middle of class.
But are they, or are they just playing Temple Run?
Well, I don't know if it's Temple Run anymore. What's the
I
one
think
where
it's
you play as,
Subway
like, the
Surfer.
kid?
Subway Surfer.
Subway
Yeah,
Surfer.
there
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you put Sackboy in front of me, I might download this game.
Because in my opinion, Gears Pop way more interesting than
Okay,
this.
okay,
Like
okay.
I see a Gears Pop and I'm like, again, that looks different. Like I kind of want to
different.
see what that's about. Like
Okay,
that's kind of
okay.
tantalizing to me. Whereas Sackboy, Ultimate Sackboy, I'm like, okay, I've played that game a million times.
Are you going to try the new World of Warcraft
No.
mobile game? Because they have a new WoW. Not like World of Warcraft, but they have a new Warcraft Blizzard mobile game type vibe going.
Is it like a Hearthstone type thing?
No, it's not
that I'll play.
Hearthstone. Can we get a search on that? It's brand new. I know they talked about it
What's
just
the name?
recently. It's under Blizzard. Warcraft Rumble is what it's called. Thank you on that one, Eric D. Cooper. Warcraft Rumble.
'Cause
Would
I
you give
think-
that a try?
I would have to see it.
Okay.
But like as you say that, right? Hearthstone came out on
It
mobile,
was so good.
and like, dude,
God
like
damn,
that's
it
what
was
I'm
good.
talking about. Like, give me some of those.
Mm-hmm.
This is Warcraft Rumble. Unleashed on. Is this about to be like Crash Team Rumble? Oh no. Okay, so
Maybe
it's like, a top
mini
down
MOBA type vibe here.
Yeah, a little mini MOBA looking game.
Yeah.
You have different heroes.
Yeah, it's definitely like a MOBA.
Oh, it's like a
type vibe.
tower
or maybe
defense.
tower defense. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no, I wouldn't play
Does this get you excited? Yeah.
No, but I can understand. I can understand somebody being excited about.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not a Warcraft person, and I'm not a tower defense person.
Uh-huh.
So like, I think that almost I'll put more in line with like the Ultimate Sackboy
So
thing.
give me three really quick
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation IPs that you would love to see mobile games. Because like Sackboy's a perfect win. You got to think
Mhm.
Astrobot, right?
I mean, I don't think that all have to be cute. That's my thing. Is like I look at
Oh,
Hearthstone and I'm
okay.
like, could you make? And me, and Greg have talked about this.
Yeah.
Could you make a PlayStation All Stars Marvel Snap game where you are having different PlayStation characters and they're like you're playing them as a card game, right?
Mm.
You play Kratos and
Okay.
now like you get a different effect, or you get like a
Snap.
lot of damage,
Okay,
right? Or
yeah,
you
yeah.
play like Aloy and you like get long distance or something like that.
Okay,
I think
okay.
that could be cool, like a PlayStation All Stars
Mm.
Snap or whatever you call it. That's one I'll throw out there.
Okay.
Um.
We got a good one in the chat. Says PlayStation, please do something with Gravity Rush.
I think that could be fun.
That could be fun. I can see
Yeah,
that.
like maybe like a gravity puzzle game.
yeah, I like that. I
The
like
Gravity Rush IP. I just want to see more creative stuff
that. Okay.
because I'm pretty sure Ultimate Sackboy is the second Sackboy running game, and I'm like,
Solid.
how much of a like? Ooh, somebody said Ape Escape. That'd be a fun one, I think.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
yeah. I just want to see more creative ideas coming out for the PlayStation Mobile stuff, and I think that might be what they're trying to do with hiring up in the PlayStation Mobile
Yeah.
division. So I hope to see it.
Okay. I like that. Well, congratulations on the rebrand team over there.
Yeah.
I like the name
I like the name too,
and the logo.
even though I'm having trouble saying it.
We're willing to join the pond, me and Blessing.
We'll join.
We're
the
willing
pond.
to jump
Dude,
in.
I'll make you a mobile.
Let us know.
Game.
We'll be there.
I got you.
Uh-huh.
But us joining the pond at Neon Koi is just so far away.
So far away, Bless.
If I want to know what's coming out to Mom and Grab shops today, where would I look?
Shucks, I would lead you to the list of upcoming games brought to you by the mom and pop shops all around and Snowbike Mike.
You
think I would have that?
Yeah.
You think I would have that by now? I don't know.
It took me until half the show where I realized that you don't have a laptop.
Yeah.
right in
I
front
don't
of you.
have
Very
anything.
impressed by that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put the laptop away a little bit, Bless, so I can focus in on you and be here. I know sometimes on the table you can get lost in the sauce. All of a sudden you're on Twitter
Yeah.
scrolling. You know
I
what
feel
I
like
mean?
if there's any
It's
show
like,
to
I
have a
just like being
laptop,
here.
this is probably the one.
Maybe.
Because it's all
Maybe.
information, right? Like
That's true,
I gotta
that's
as I'm reading through the article or somebody's reading, I'm highlighting words. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I like
okay,
that.
this is like I
I'm
feel like I
just-
need it. For
I'm
the show.
hanging on every word that you've put out there.
I appreciate it.
So I want you to know that.
Thank
That's why
you.
I was here today.
Out today, we got Valfaris Mecha Therian for PC.
Yes.
Irem Collection Volume 1 is out now on PS4, PS5, and Switch. And Arcadian Atlas. Oh, no, this is a new day for you. New days for you. Arcadian Atlas is coming to Xbox One, Xbox Series X, PS4, PS5, and Switch on November 30th.
Okay.
Hawked heads into PC Early Access on November 30th.
Oh, I want to check that one out.
You big Hawked fan?
Yeah, that was one we didn't get to try yet, and I do want to give that one a try. So that's in my back pocket to possibly play with you and the gang. I believe it's a 3v3 type situation.
Oh.
One of those kind of things.
We got a Wholesome Snack. That's like a mini wholesome game show that's happening.
Oh.
Yeah, they're calling it the Wholesome
Oh, I
Snack.
love those.
Yeah, that's coming December 6th at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Right before the Game Awards.
Right before the Game Awards.
Hey,
yeah.
now. Hey,
And you got
okay.
Day of the Devs happening too, so it's like a fun season there.
So does that mean we're not getting Day of the Devs here? Like, just so you know, I love Day of the Devs. That is my favorite event of the whole entire year. I think what Tim Schafer and the team over there do with that event is so much fun. But I've noticed, I'm looking around. I'm like, usually that happens like right now or a couple weeks beforehand. Where did we
It
miss
happens like a
out
few
on
times
this?
a year.
Yeah.
No, I mean the one in San Francisco.
What was
Yeah.
that?
That's usually around.
Oh, thanks, homie. Yeah, I would love that.
Is it
That's
the one
usually
in
right
San-
now.
No, the one in San Francisco is usually more summertime.
Is it? I thought you, me, and Roger all went recently, last year around this time.
So just give me the cookie crumble.
Oh,
if they
Mike,
have it.
you know I never go anywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Medium.
Just letting everybody know that I miss Day of the Devs here in San Francisco, and I don't think they're doing it this
But like when
year.
they did it last time, because they did it this year, I'm pretty sure. Because I remember playing Thirsty Suitors. When was that?
I thought it was very early when I moved. I thought it was like right in this now period of
Was it?
October through December. We all went down and we got to hang out. It was very early
I
on.
could have sworn that was like GDC or something.
GDC is one thing. No, this is Day of the Devs. They're always in that special area with a cool building,
Yeah.
cool vibe. Yeah, write it down, chat. I'm a little worried.
Somebody said it's usually in November.
So right now,
So, and that's the Indian Informer, and I believe the Indian Informer. Also,
And,
what's
like,
up, Indian Informer?
get this. Let me put it on you. Not seeing it going down. I
Seeing what
feel
going
like
down?
they're doing like they're doing their own thing now, and I don't see us
Like
all
Day of the
being
Devs?
together. Yeah.
I mean, they're doing it in conjunction with Game Awards. I think that might be what they're doing, actually.
So now
'Cause-
they take it to LA.
Yeah, Barrett or anybody, I guess. I don't know why I expect you to know this, but like last year, or does Day of the Devs usually do a thing with Game Awards? Because I know they usually do something with Summer Game Fest. Because like right after Summer Game Fest kickoff or whatever, like there's usually a Day of the
Yeah,
Devs.
I don't know about years past.
But like I don't think Game Awards they've done.
See, I feel like it
they've
is
done it
GDC
directly with.
usually they do something because I think that's.
Yeah, people. The Indian Informer is saying this is new, so I'll think that's why you're not getting it in San Francisco. I think
And it
because they're
hurts.
doing it with
Yeah,
Game
yeah.
Awards, they're gonna do it in LA.
I just want Tim and the team to know that I loved your event.
Tim,
and I'm
how
sad
could you
that it's not
betray
here.
the Bay Area like this?
Yeah,
Tim,
bring it back to
I
the Bay.
loved it. Bring it back to the Bay.
Bring it home. But yeah, Wholesome Snack is happening.
I'm gonna watch that. I implore you all to watch that.
Bulletstorm VR has been delayed to January 18th,
Oh.
2024.
You ever play that Firewall VR game? We never talked about it. Was it any good or what?
It got reviews came out. They weren't glowing.
Okay.
Yeah, the reviews are pretty
Damn.
bad. You really needed that gun. The
Yo,
light gun, the light
shout
gun
out to the
thing.
light gun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I love that thing.
Oh man, what time is it? Oh, it's time to squad up.
up.
Jason Neon Mira writes in with a squad up and says, "I hope this is okay. My friend is doing a charity stream for Cure Cancer, an Australian cancer research charity, where we'll be doing a table read of the Halo 2 game script.
Get out of town.
Yeah. Basically, my friend Shane is hosting and narrating while we read the script. For example, I'm reading 343, Guilty Sparks line, and a few other minor roles. All this is to raise awareness and raise money for cancer research. When? It's happening at 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. That's AEDT, Saturday, the 25th November, or 5 p.m. PT, Friday, the 24th of November, according to World Time Buddy. Where? On my friend's channel. It is twitch.tv/it's Shane Bailey. ITS Shane, that's SHANE Bailey. That's BAILEY. All money raised will be going toward cancer research. If you'd like to donate, the link will be in our description. It's more information. There's more information on my friend's Twitter at it's Shane Bailey. It'll be his pinned tweet. Thank you for your support and hope to see you in the chat. And fuck cancer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, go get him.
That's a great idea and sounds like a ton of fun.
All that info will be in our description if you want to check out the Twitch channel or check out the Tiltify link. We'll have it listed for you so you don't have to like re-listen to me try to name all those things.
SAHNE.
It's Shane Bailey.
The Twitch link is in the description.
There you go. It's time for kindoffunny.com/you're wrong. Where you write in, let us know what we got wrong as we got it wrong so we can correct it for those watching later on YouTube and listening later on podcast services around the globe. Let's see here. Radic writes in and says, just so you know, the reason for the difference in how Phantom Liberty is included in the Ultimate Edition is due to technical requirements specific to each platform. So there you go.
So, PlayStation fans, you got a problem with that. That's all it is.
Let's see here. And Samuel says Infinity Ward already expanded with additional studios in Poland, Texas, Mexico, and Barcelona in previous years.
Let the other teams go.
Good for them. That's great.
Oh, they're saying that VGC's report misread a job listing. There's no second Austin studio. Whoa.
There you go.
The plot thickens.
Hey, now.
The plot thickens.
Hey, now.
The office opened back in 2021. Killian says, not really a you're wrong, but a fun little bit of info. Hotline Miami 1 and 2, Pizza Tower, Undertale. Oh, they're listing a lot of the games.
They're giving you all the time.
But they're all made in GameMaker, so there you go.
Awesome.
Kebabs writes in and says, Gears Pop was shut down on April 21st, 2021. As a result, you can no longer play the game or access any in-game items.
R.I.P. Gears Pop.
It was different, man.
It was different, dude.
It had something. It had something.
That game was different.
He liked it. He had something in there.
Bring those kind of announcements back to showcases. I want to see.
I think people freaked when they did that.
I want to see Funko Pop Uncharted coming to mobile exclusively.
Yeah, I like that.
Because during that showcase, I'd look at that and I'd be like, this is different.
This is different.
This is different, dude. And then Bander SN writes in with a little breaking news. A Plague Tale Requiem has Requiem. That's such a funny word.
Yeah.
Requiem has reached 3 million players, and Focus Home Entertainment has announced they're partnering with the developer Asobo for a new project.
Good for them. That's great.
Yeah.
Will they stay in that universe? Will they make something brand new? Be very exciting to see. But congratulations on both of those games. Doing quite well.
Yeah.
It is very impressive to see that people latched onto those and appreciated how good they were. That's great.
That's it for kindoffunny.com/you're wrong. Tomorrow's hosts are going to be me and Andy, and then we're off for the rest of the week for American Thanksgiving. And so if you're in America, eat some turkey.
Eat
if you're
big,
not in
be
America,
big.
have fun working on Thursday.
Oh,
man.
see ya.
Doing your day job.
Better punch
or your
the
night
clock.
job. Couldn't beat me on a Thursday in November. Of course, this has been Kind of Funny Games Daily, each and every weekday at 10 a.m. live right here on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames and twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames. We run you through the nerdy news you need to know about. Until next time, Game Daily. Can we bring up a trailer for Gears Pop?
Yeah, let's bring up the trailer for Gears
How are
Pop.
you
That's
doing
a
the
great
post-show
idea.
without your laptop?
You're going to go to YouTube, and I'm going to tell you what to look at. Real
I
quick.
am not logged
Or
in.
you could wear your fucking glasses and then
That
you
is
could
true.
read
If
it
I could
from
wear
here.
my glasses, I would.
I mean,
I'm going to be
everything.
real with everybody. I don't know where I put the glasses.
God fucking damn.
Just letting y'all
Jesus
know.
Christ.
Just letting y'all know.
You've
It's
been
in my
trying
mind
to
somewhere.
slowly phase out the glasses for the last 3 weeks so we would just forget about them. But we won't. Because then you're just going to go blind in like a
Well,
couple
I
months.
watched this guy take a soccer ball to the face and snap his glasses in half, and so I was like, can't be me.
I mean, get a backup
Remember
pair
that?
of
And that's
glasses.
fair.
What I
but
did-
also, you're not playing soccer anymore.
Yeah, you're not playing soccer.
Hey, we watched that guy. We watched that
You
guy.
can just take off your glasses during soccer and put them on afterwards.
That was
Or
crazy,
like what
man.
I did, I started wearing my backup pair during soccer.
Smart.
Because I still want to see while playing.
And
so,
you were
like,
running. You
Yeah,
were hustling
Yeah, I was
too, bro.
hustling. And I
Holy smokes.
ran face to face into a man.
You did.
Yeah, and like it was hard. Like I hit
Yeah.
that man hard. And it was 2 days before I was officiating a wedding. And when I tell you, I was so fucking worried.
So worried.
I was like, dude, I cannot have a gigantic bruise on my face
Don't mess
during
this
this
up.
wedding.
Don't mess it up. But you would look badass.
Yeah.
If you had like a black eye or like a bruised
That's true.
forehead.
I'm
like
glad
people would be like, oh, snap.
I'm glad I didn't have
What'd
a
that
black
guy
eye.
get into?
I think my melanin like covered up like a bruise because I look back at photos and I'm like, I feel like you can kind of see.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
But I think because how dark my skin is, I think
my
it was
gosh.
kind of covering it up. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sure Barrett on the background can maybe help us with some of these super chats that we can read there and have a good time.
Jay
with it.
Strone donates $5
Yes.
and says, "Welcome to Speculation Station.
Love it.
Eminem ties his album to GTA 6 release. Give me the horns, Barrett. Don't leave me hanging, Barrett." Kevin. I think I would see. Here's the thing, and this is coming from somebody
Okay.
who's historically I'm an Eminem fan.
Yes.
Now, have I not been in love with Eminem's music for the last 15 years? Sure.
Okay.
But I still listen to the albums.
Yeah,
I'm
you
still locked
appreciate
in.
music. You appreciate,
I
a good
appreciate
album.
music.
I know you do.
Eminem is not above it. Eminem would not be above tying his album to some piece of like pop culture or whatever.
That's how you stay relevant.
He
That's
made
how
the-
you get the most eyes on it.
Guess what? He made the Venom song for the Venom movie.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
A song all about Venom, the character.
Yeah.
And that
And
was
spitting venom.
and Spittin' Venom.
Ooh.
And that song closed out that album. Like that song made it to the album. This
Yeah.
man has no shame when it comes to making deals.
No.
And so I could see it. You know?
Get that check. Get that money.
Now
So he ties his new album to GTA 6's release.
mhm.
That means we get a new single and Fortnite to get you excited. And then GTA 6's release, which would most likely, at the earliest, probably not be until fall next year.
Here's
So
the
then
thing.
we get an album.
Here's the thing. Like
Lay it
I
on
don't think Fortnite.
That's a lot of video game tie-ins.
That's a lot of video game tie-ins.
Uh-huh.
Fortnite and Epic have nothing to do with Rockstar, and so like to orchestrate that on Eminem's side makes no sense and would be super difficult.
Yeah.
That said, right? GTA recently had Dr. Dre in there.
Yeah, they did.
GTA, Rockstar also, they're into music. Like they have record labels at Rockstar, and like they're really like they're music heads. You know, I think they have like a love of that kind of thing. So the fact that they had Dr. Dre in there, and also Dr. Dre released new music for that GTA
Remember that?
online
He
experience.
did. I remember
He released
that.
like a new EP. He released because the whole thing was you're in the game, you're going and you're finding these different USBs that Dr. Dre had in there,
Yeah.
and so you're unlocking or you're like finding new music. Eminem was featured in one of those songs. So they've done it already where you've gotten
He's
new
on.
Eminem
Yeah.
via GTA. I'm with it. I like this theory.
Oh,
I like that. We have nothing to go off of, but like I kind of like it. I think it's very
Hey.
possible.
We're heating up the engine of this train.
Yeah.
We're about
And
to
I
leave
think-
the station.
I think it's a match made in heaven. Like you look at GTA, you look at Eminem. You're staying in speculation. We're having a good time here in Speculation Station.
yeah, I like that
um,
you're sitting on it too. I like this.
Early GTA.
Yeah.
What did early GTA do to the world? It caused a hubbub.
Yeah.
All the violence. Oh, I
So
can
much
kill.
violence.
I can kill sex workers. Oh, I
Crazy.
can like run over people. Oh, the drugs. Oh, the
Yeah.
violence. Do you know who else is doing that shit?
Who?
Slim Shady, aka Marshall Mathers, aka
Oh,
Eminem.
wow, he
In
was
his music,
doing
not
that?
in real
Okay,
life. In the
okay.
music. In the
Oh, my
music.
God.
They share that same subject matter. They came up around the same time. They also both have the same predicament of maybe being outdated in terms of their subject matter because
Yeah.
Eminem's been struggling a lot trying to like keep relevant because he can't really rap about the same shit anymore because he's too old.
Yeah, when does he tap out?
But like I feel like GTA goes through the same thing of like, yeah, like the same shit isn't hitting anymore. Like how do we parody nowadays? How do we like
True.
stay relevant?
Yeah.
Both of them are Eminem's a fucking superstar. GTA in terms of video games is the biggest superstar.
Seem like well, we got something cooking right
I'm
now.
with it.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
it.
it'd be a match made in heaven, an Eminem album coinciding with a GTA release.
Wow. Who do you think? Give me some celebrities you think we'll see in GTA 6.
Joe Rogan. Actually, no. What I want is a Joe Rogan parody
Okay, of course.
in GTA. I don't
you
want
want
actual,
a Joe Rogan podcast experience parody
yeah,
within this.
I want them to make fun of Joe Rogan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I think Theo Vaughn though. I think Theo Vaughn having his own radio station in GTA is such a slam dunk.
He's the new Laszlo.
He's the new Laszlo. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I think that'd be dope. I don't know. What celebrity do you think?
Yeah,
is
no,
making that?
I'm just trying to think of like, when you think of a GTA 5 experience, I don't think like, do we have celebrity cameos ever? Like,
In
I don't
GTA
think
5?
you do.
I
right?
mean,
in the campaign.
Oh, in the campaign.
Proper campaign right off the rip. Do you have any celebrity cameos?
Oh, let me
That's
search
not a celebrity like playing someone. It's like a celebrity themselves.
because I remember in GTA 4 we had like the Cat Williams doing stand up on the TV.
oh,
Remember that?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you watch TV in your apartment,
That's dope.
they have an original Cat Williams stand up set in that
It's
game.
insane.
And I think they had like other stand up comedians in there. too
Okay,
doing their
okay.
thing. There will definitely be an Alex Jones parody. Somebody mentioned that. Oh, Tyler the Creator was doing radio in GTA 5.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he hosted a radio station. I think Frank Ocean, might have curated a radio station
That's sick.
because they had Blonded Radio.
Yeah.
In GTA,
I would love
they
to
have
host
Flylo
a-
FM, Flylo the producer as well.
Yeah.
Again, GTA loves the music. Like Rockstar loves the music tie-ins.
I'm going to write down a goal. You know, we always talk about, you know, put your goals out there and go after it. Your boy Snowbike Mike has 2 goals currently, Barrett Courtney. Okay, one is to be the next Coach Frank in skate. Okay, me, short shorts, a skateboard, you and I skating it up. Love to do that. 2, Snowbike Mike, radio host in Grand Theft Auto.
Wait,
Write it down.
I love that.
you want to be the new Coach Frank?
Yeah, I want to be. I want to be the new Coach Frank for sure.
Only if, because that was played by Jason Lee.
Yeah.
Only if there's like a sequence where Jason Lee is training you to be the new Coach Frank.
Ah, that's.
I don't
lit.
want
That's
you
a
to
great
just
idea.
be like replacing Jason Lee and we don't talk about him ever. I need a storyline there because that. Would
Oh,
be
you want a
awesome.
little storyline?
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
that. That's a great idea. What else do we got up there on the super chat?
Really quick, I was looking into it. Grand Theft Auto 5 toned down the celebrity appearances, instead relying on parodies of certain stars like
Wow.
Solomon Richards, being based on Mel Brooks. That being said, the game was Laszlo Jones' physical debut, and a recent Grand Theft Auto Online story stars Dr. Dre. So, yeah, it seems like, 4 had Ricky Gervais and Cat Williams. And I think there were a couple other celebrity things like earlier on in the series, but yeah,
Who you're gonna
they
get?
strayed away from it.
Who am I gonna get? Who's hot? That will be in.
You're gonna
this.
get. I mean, this is somebody who's forever.
Let's
hot.
be real. Mr.
Pitbull.
Worldwide.
Yes!
Pitbull!
You're getting Pitbull because it's in Miami.
It has to be Pitbull.
You have to get
It has to
Pitbull.
be Pitbull,
You
bro.
1000% are gonna get Pitbull in that game. That
Dolly, baby.
Yo, Pitbull might be on the loading screen. Like, he might be the first face you
In
see
that
in
nice
that game.
white suit of his,
Oh,
he might be.
1000%.
You better watch out. Pitbull's
1000%.
definitely getting in this game.
Is there?
That's a brilliant idea.
You're gonna get Pitbull.
He's
for
got to
sure.
be in this game, ladies and
Mr.
gentlemen.
305,
Unbelievable.
1000%.
Holy cow.
Who's gonna be the loading screen?
I mean, it's going to be so dope.
Yeah.
Do they keep it how it always is? You know what I mean?
Well, like
Oh, I mean, like, let's go from the cover to this. You think the cover will
the
still
cover's
be the same?
it's gonna be the same. All the
Iconic and-
different
oh,
like
God, I
you know,
love that so
things.
much.
Loading screen like I feel like there's usually like the model. They usually
DJ
find the model.
Khaled?
That's what? Like
Is he in this? Because he's Miami. He's
No,
on that
is he
jet
Miami?
Yeah, he's on that jet ski ripping around.
Oh, then I think for sure. Yeah, I think you get DJ
DJ
Khaled.
Khaled would
I,
be
well,
so
I think you
much
get
fun.
a DJ Khaled parody. I think DJ Khaled is so fucking funny, unintentionally.
Yeah.
That you have to make fun of it, dude.
Oh.
You have to make fun of it.
That would be incredible if you meet DJ Khaled and you go on wacky, dumb adventures with him where all of a sudden you're playing golf with DJ Khaled, then you're on a jet ski with DJ Khaled, yacht party with DJ Khaled, then you're on the Miami Strip with DJ Khaled. You're just doing dumb stuff with
There's
him.
for sure gonna be. I think there's gonna be like an OnlyFans mission.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how they do go about it,
Okay,
but
okay.
I think they'll make fun of that. I also think that like there's gonna be some popular Instagram model that is gonna be the loading screen because they do that with like GTA's where it is like their icon is like I forget who it was this last time. I think Lindsay Lohan's suit.
Oh,
Yeah,
remember
was
that?
That was a
Yeah,
whole
they thought
thing.
the girl in the swimsuit, the blonde girl,
was Lindsay Lohan, but it was actually a different model.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So I wonder if like they go for it. I wonder if they go for a big name for whoever is loading screen.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they'll make fun of streamers for sure. Yeah, Twitch streamers.
100%.
Yeah, like a
they were
ninja
already
parody.
making fun of gamers back at 5.
Yeah.
So
Bad Bunny. That'd be fun.
Bad Bunny would be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's like things I want in GTA, but I guess like in reality you won't make, right? Like I want a sports stadium and I want them to actively have like sports going on. We talked about this.
Oh,
I want
interesting.
parades in the streets that will like happen organically and you'll stop by and like you'll see that. I want a big college like beautiful college campus. But like you can't put those in GTA like
Yeah, I
you said
feel like a college
we're
campus
just
would
shooting
be-
people. So it's
yeah.
like no campus, no stadium.
I feel like a sports stadium maybe you can get away with.
I feel like they've had the outside, but like I don't know. Yeah,
It'd be fun, 'cause,
I
like,
would
they
like
do-
to actively walk in and like watch something.
Would you
happening.
want to? What would the activity be? Are you betting on the sports? Because that would be fun.
Damn, I
Yeah,
didn't
maybe
think about
like
betting
underground
on the
betting,
sports.
or like what's the thing that Drake's always? Well, actually no, DraftKings Sportsbook.
Sportsbook.
Yeah, you have a DraftKings Sportsbook like system in there where you're betting on football games
Yeah.
or like whatever's going on in the.
Do you think there will be
system.
a really shitty rhythm dance game in this, just like in San Andreas, where I'm outside the van dancing?
I hope
Or I'm in
so.
the lowrider bouncing the car up and down?
Is there like what's the? Is there a modern version of that? Like, is there like a thing, like a fun rhythm thing that's happening? What if you do like a fake Beat Saber VR thing,
Yes.
mini game,
That's a good call.
and like that's your version of doing it?
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
Fuck, put us on the development team.
We're in this. That's
Let's
right.
do it. It'd be cool if they had like somebody in chat said Miami United with Messi. I'd love some like Messi character. It's
Messi
probably
and
too-
Beckham in there.
It's
Yeah,
probably
of
too
course.
quick. Like I don't know if they have the time. Like how far along are they on that portion of the
But I'm
game?
saying if you had a cool stadium, you could do stuff like that.
That'd be so cool.
You know what I
I'd
mean?
love it.
Oh, someone said Firefest mission.
That'd be great.
100%.
That'd be a little dated,
shows up.
but
Yeah.
they've been working on this game for a decade, so
But also, they're
Dude.
working on Firefest too.
They are. It's
There
real.
There you go.
Real.
that's
Billy's
awesome.
out. He wants your
Is
money.
Billy out?
Yeah, Billy's out.
Why'd they let him out?
He's free.
That's crazy, dude.
They're served this
They
That's
free Billy,
wild.
but they won't free Vicarious Visions. It's fucked up.
That's wild. What's Ja Rule? Ja Rule up to?
What's the job?
Where's Ja?
Do you think there will be islands off the coast of Miami that you will take a boat or jet ski to and be able to
Oh.
explore these islands?
Now, this is me being a dum-dum. Does Miami have islands off the coast?
You have the Florida Keys, which is more south of you.
Okay.
Of course, then you can go even further down, right? But like, do you think there will be some sort of island
I think so.
off the coast that we
I mean,
can go to?
yeah, I think
You
that'd
know
be
what I
really
mean?
fun. Yeah, I think that'd work. I think that'd be even better than how we have it in GTA 5, where like you have Los Santos being a corner of the map, and then the
Yeah.
rest of the map is just country and it's boring. I think doing it in islands would be a funner way to go about it.
Did you find the rest of the map boring?
The rest of the what?
The map boring in GTA 5, like you said.
I
it's like,
mean-
there's the city, and then the rest of the
I mean,
map
the
is just
city
kind
was
of
definitely more
existing.
interesting than the
Yeah,
rest
of
of the
course,
map. Yeah,
of course.
Like, yeah, because what? I have a mission at the top of the map, and I'm like, I don't want to go out there.
I don't want that.
No,
I don't want to go
Yeah,
there.
because like there's so much in between space, and now I'm just on the highway
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes.
Of course.
And I'm wasting so much time. So yes, yeah. I think they'll get me started on the rest of the map. Did you not find it boring?
No, I agree with you. I mean, I liked Mount Tam for downhill mountain biking. I thought that was sick.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, yeah, there's that like whole middle part of the map where like whatever's Trevor's trailer
Yeah.
park was in there. Nothing was going on in there. They had a weird lake in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That was
just
where all
didn't-
the fun stuff was happening.
didn't
where
like
it was
any
like
of
all
that.
the weird meta of like there was the weird cult, and then there was the aliens that you could find and all of that stuff.
And
Like,
that
that's
stuff was
That's
cool.
where they were integrating that stuff. But I do understand just from like if you're not getting into the weeds of that kind of shit, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see.
And for me, as somebody who played a lot of online, like you would have the prison heist that'll take place out there in like a prison or whatever, and like the start of the heist where you'd have to drive out. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, really? Like, nobody's buying apartments out here. So I'm starting off in Los Santos City, and now you're having me drive 5 minutes with my buds, and it's like, why are we doing this? You know?
I'm hoping they have some really dope swampland, but then they have the cool fan boats, the little hoverboat thing, and we're whipping those
I want
around.
crocodiles.
Oh, the wildlife is a must.
Yeah.
Like, I think they need to elevate the wildlife in some way, shape, or form where it is cool to see. Maybe it feels like Red Dead where you're hunting some wildlife would be fun as well. But like in the ocean, I better be able to scuba dive. I better see sharks. I better see coral reefs. I better be seeing fish. There should be a surfing minigame in this.
Ooh.
Kelly Slater should come out and be like, "What up, bro?
Yeah.
You trying to rip this curl right now?
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I
think
mean?
That'd be sick as hell.
Come on, bro."
I'm trying to eye the super chat. So like Jonathan Ace, the third Esquire Jr. donated $5 and says,
Thank you.
I think they'll have a Mike-looking guy trying to find his glasses.
You just walk by an NPC on the street and he's like, "Man, I don't know why I left my glasses back home."
Can you scroll down? I want to see what other super chats we have.
Really quick, let me see. I can run through
Yeah.
them here. Eddie Bo sent $2 and says, "How much for Mike and Bless to come to Kansas City? You guys want to go to Kansas
Well,
City?"
Actually,
we'd
I'd be down.
Mike and Bless, and there's a young contingency in this
Mike
office
and Bless
that would
take
love
the U.S.
to come see you.
Yeah.
Right? We'll bring Bear. We'll bring Andy. I'll bring Joey. We'll
Bear's
all
like,
come.
"No, Kansas City."
We would love to come to your city.
Andy and I
Kansas
are
City
busy that
sounds
day.
fun.
Yeah, I'll come to Kansas City.
Like it was funny because when you first said Kansas City, I was like, Midwestern city. Like I grew up in the Midwest. I don't know if I need to spend more time there, but I know enough people in Kansas City, and
Yeah.
I know enough about
go.
Kansas City to know that actually Kansas City is kind of dope.
Kansas City, Nashville,
Yeah.
North Dakota, Idaho.
Okay, now you're just naming places.
I'm
You're trying to go to
Now-
North
now
Dakota.
you're
I'm
just
just
saying
saying that
random
I'll
places.
name all 50 states. We will be there.
You're trying to hang out in Fargo.
I'll go. We'll go.
No offense if you're from Fargo. You
Mike
know?
and Blessing will come.
but
We will attend. We will
Foxy
come.
Steve sends in $5 and says, "Mike, you're an amazing host. Can we
Thanks,
put
homie.
some of that energy into everyday things like keeping the glasses handy,
yeah.
maybe contacts, Love y'all.
Thank you, Foxy. Yeah, I will keep that in mind.
Matt Steele sends $2. Matt Steele, aka Lonesome Ocean, says Modern Warfare 3 Smash or Pass.
The newest one?
Newest one. Are you smashing or you passing?
I mean, I'm not the person.
I'm heavy smashing.
You're smashing?
I'm having a
smash.
blast right now.
Damn.
Heavy smashing into Modern Warfare 3. Love the old school maps. It feels good, just like the last one is. I know a lot of people say it's just a DLC pack, and it probably truly is, to be honest with you. But like, love the new maps. Like the idea of Call of Duty Zombies. Haven't played it. The campaign being shorter, smaller, faster. That's fine with me. Who amongst us really cares about the Call of Duty campaign? Not many.
Yeah.
So like that's
I'm always
fine.
surprised by how much people care about the campaign. But I'm also somebody I've never fallen in love with the Call of Duty campaign. I played what people will consider like the best ones. I'm still not feeling them.
Yeah. But like for me, I'm smashing.
Give me some Wolfenstein.
Especially that new season 1 update where they add new maps in and stuff like that.
At the end of the next COD in the post.
BJ Blazkowicz kicks in the door.
Kicks in the door, shoots him.
Shoots whatever
It's
main
all under.
character.
It's all going to be under the same umbrella.
That
now,
was
so
insane that
they
you
can
wanted BJ to shoot Indy.
It was like they're on the same side.
Two
but
teammates.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but it's what Indy did to Wolfenstein. So
yeah, exactly.
CJ Splits on sends in $2 and asks, more excited for Stellar Blade or Rise of Ronin?
ooh, that's a really good question.
Where is Stellar Blade, Bless?
Where is Stellar Blade? That's a really, really good question.
Bear, can you show me what Stellar Blade looks like? I have no idea what either one of these look like.
You know, you've seen Rise of Ronin.
Rise of Ronin was the badass one where we went like this, right? What was that one? where
There's
we
a
were
lot of
watching
those.
and it was like the souls, like, and he like got in the T pose, right? Bless.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, Roger, if you were coming at me with another silent assassin, I would be able, "Hwah!" You know what I mean? I kill them both like that. Hwah!
The thing is that there's so many of those that I don't know if you're talking about.
Just letting everybody know.
You could honestly, you could be talking about Rise of the Ronin, but also
this is Stellar Blade.
Stellar Blade
let me
is a
get
game that wants to be Nier in Final Fantasy had a baby. It's one of those ones. It used to be called Project Eve. It's one of those ones where it's really hard to get a gauge of, is this actually going to be as good as it looks or not?
I don't know if I've ever seen this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if I have seen it, it looks similar to everything else we're seeing, so I have no idea.
Yeah. I honestly, if I had to bet on one, I would bet on Rise of the Ronin just because that studio's more proven.
What's the badass one where he was on the cart?
Oh, God.
Fucking Roger, dude. Don't ever fucking doubt me, Mike. You can't be doing that, Roger.
If you're an
Roger
audio
and his
listener, come
silent
on
assassin
to
would
video
have killed me,
version.
chat. He would have killed me.
Fuck, that was
That was amazing.
good job, Roger.
Holy shit.
But yeah, Rise of the Ronin. This is Rise of the Ronin, right? This is supposed to be, this is open world. It's from Koei Tecmo, so the people who did Wo Long and Neo.
Okay.
It's a PlayStation exclusive. Oh, I always forget about this one in the PlayStation exclusive conversation.
Yeah, this one I don't remember either, so yeah.
Because we always talk about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but nobody.
this isn't the one I
put
was
respect
talking
on
about.
Rise of the
No.
Ronin.
Yeah. Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah. Are there any more super chats? $5.
Yeah, let me get in through, see what else we got here.
Phantom Blade Zero, I think, is what you might be thinking of. By the way. No.
I don't know. I don't
Phantom Blade
remember.
Zero is a
It was
really
very
cool looking one.
dark.
That was Phantom Blade Zero.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was on the back of a horse carriage fighting people. And he was like, every time you die, your life timer goes down or something. Remember? He was like, if you only had so much time to live, would you die or would you survive? Something like that.
I think. Yeah, I think.
You know what I'm talking
I think
about.
that might be
Nailed it.
Phantom Blade
People
Zero.
know. People know.
Yeah.
Rudio is a YouTube member for 13 months and says can easily see Travis Scott having Utopia Radio in GTA 6.
Yeah, for sure. Easy.
And then over on the Twitch side, because as Andy always says, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. And the unfortunate thing is they don't send you reminders to sub with your Twitch Prime because Amazon wants you to forget that you can use that sweet free Bezos money. So put a reminder for yourself and use Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime and all that good stuff. Just like, let's see here, Gavataris. I understand your plight now, Mike, of reading all these Twitch.
Oh,
names.
yeah, it's
They're
always fun.
They're nonsense. They resubscribed with Prime for 14 months and says, Mike, don't think of it as you're wearing the glasses, but instead the glasses are wearing you.
Do you ever worry that your glasses aren't sitting on your face quite right?
Before I
making
got
up
these
excuses.
glasses fit
They just
perfectly.
feel like they could be like a little sideways. Like
Yeah,
a
no, my
little
last pair
higher.
of glasses always like slid down my nose. So it was always like this. Or
okay.
they would always
Yeah,
be
like
crooked.
that,
Yeah.
like that.
That just means you need new glasses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mini Bagel resubscribed with Prime for 7 months and said, "What is a video game soundtrack that lives rent free in your head?"
I mean, like, you would think the Grand Theft Autos because they have all the songs you know and love, but are we counting those?
Tony
Are
Hawk's
we talking
Playground.
Licensed soundtrack? I think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
stupid license.
Sayonara Wild Hearts for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
That album I'll still listen to.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, that shit hit me. That shit hurt me.
Undertale.
So good.
Yeah, I was gonna say Undertale too. Undertale is a good one. Persona 5, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. And then just shouting out, that was our last chat, but Super Good Inc., Dager, and Spencer JPG. Thank you all so much
Thank you.
for resubscribing over on Twitch. That's it from my end. So you guys want to say goodbyes?
Yeah. Listen, tell them to say goodbye. Actually, we got some fun things really quick. I'll tell them really
What's
fast.
up?
Of course, there is a kind of funny town hall happening right after this. So if you're watching
yeah.
live on Twitch, you don't have to go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, there will be a brand new link. You'll get Tim and Joey talking about all things 2023 and beyond with you at a very special town hall. And then after that, we're going to play some old school video games. We have a fun sponsored segment with a brand new Atari that you don't want to miss out on. Nick and I and Andy are going to be playing old school Atari video games during a sponsored segment that you want to miss. And then tomorrow, we're going to play more Lethal Company. So keep an eye out for that one with Andy Cortez. That's all I got for you. Until then, goodbye.